Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, joins me now live in our studio to do some in-depth analysis of these figures. Mr. Ambrose, good morning. Always a pleasure having you on the program.
Thanks for having me. Blessed.
You've seen the activities. Today being the last trading day in the month of July. What is your overview of trading activities in this month?
Yeah, for the month of July, it was also, an uptrend market or a bullish market, despite the mistrend of profit taking and all those stuff.
All right.
But also being the month of earnings season, we expect that it will usher into what we call portfolio reshuffling for the new month you are entering. That means we still expect a mistrend in the new month.
Okay.
But looking at what has happened in the market, for me, on this program, I say that what put the market from the month of May to the peak of almost 60,000 was just sentiment, expectation, and no policy reform. And these are not tangible things. It's just expectation, what to come.
All right.
And I told them on this platform too that what determine the next phase of the market is what is the company fundamentals. And fundamental is what price will feed on. Yes, we have the economic fundamental, but for we that are in equity, we don't play with what earnings are, because it gives you an insight if the company is able to sustain their price, also pay good dividend out. It will depend on what company have done. But seeing the numbers that have come so far, yes, it's a missed number and also disappointing number, if I use that language. What I say so is that if you look at the policy of the government now, it's having tone on the companies on the exchange, which also the economy at large. I believe that the good motive and also intention of refining exchange rate is for the good of the economy, which every one of us have been yearning for before now. Now that we have seen a president that how that boosted to do that, it works available. But I believe that the CBN have not articulated what it takes to have a unified exchange rate. Now that we are seeing that the scarcity of exchange rate has continued to push the prices up, and also it shows that Nigeria economy is also over depending on imported raw materials, machine, and other stuff to run our economy. That means it's a time for the government to give either tax relief to company on the market, on the economy, to do what we call backward integration, either for another thing. I remember when about 12 years ago, when this backward integration was encouraged by either Obasanjo or Goodluck, that is the time we saw Dangote Sugar doing backward integration and all those stuff, who today is paying off for them, apart from what we saw in the result now. I believe that will give go a long way to help the world manufacturing sector. Also, I'll take you back to 1985, where the same devaluation was done by IBB.
Yes.
Many Nigeria companies were closed. Why did they close down? Because most of them were run into debt overnight. We're already seeing sign in this time. That means, as I said, the CBN should wake up and think that between now and end of the quarter, something should be done so that at the end of the day, our industrial sector will not be fizzled out or fizzled, because that will be a big problem. Because that is the sector I know that people are engaged. Today, our Nigeria Tesla in Kano has gone under because of that 1985. We see a lot of them, what we call a Western battery, all of them. If you go to Abara Aziz today, you see that a lot of the factory that were locked since then are still locked. If you go to even Industrial Avenue in Ilukweju, go to Ikeja, you see all those big names have gone down because of what? The same foreign exchange devaluation. That means we have to come down and say, what are we doing? Because before now, we know that we have a bad luck of efforts to pay. If we're going to borrow from either for the one back or those that we can pay off and also have a good result that will attract foreign investors. Because if we're not taking, you want to attract foreign investors while your own economy is sick, I think we should rethink.
All right, so before we wrap up now, let's talk about this. Even the external reserve, we saw over the weekend that it's already depleting. Now, I want to know, if we keep having issues with our foreign exchange, what signal is this sending to the international foreign investors? And then again, what will be the outlook on capital markets?
For me, when you have on a stable exchange rate, the people that you want to attract, they will just look back and say we are not serious. Because one, nobody wants to come to Nigeria at an exchange rate of 500 naira. I want to go at 1,000 naira. Even the person of labor in Nigeria has gone useless. It doesn't make any sense. That means if you have a stable that they can plan that your exchange rate difference entering and going is no less than 50 naira difference or 100 naira, they can plan. Not that I'm entering in a country with an investment of 500 naira exchange rate and going out at 800. You can see the wide. That is what let them just make sure that we'll have the FS available. It's all just when you say liberation, free unification, that means the power of demand and supply. And when demand is more than supply, it's about to be what prices up. It's a simple economy. That means what you do, that regulator is at the back, make sure that at the immediate time, this supply is made available so that the demand will not push the price up. But for the market, for this, as for me, I believe that as far as we have seen results so far, like I said, this number is a misnumber.
Yes.
Also disappointing.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, there are some lines of investment that investor can do now. Why? As you're looking at this number, this half-year result. Give you an insight what the company has done in the last past 6 months.
Yeah.
We have another 6 months ahead. And we're looking at the policies that's affecting sectors already. Who settled before the end of the quarter, we're able to maneuver all this, navigate all this, and come out of it? Who settled that, even all the policies in favor of?
Okay.
These are the things. That means you don't just carry investment for carrying sake.
Okay.
Looking at the earnings now, that will call portfolio reshuffling or balancing.
Okay.
You have to do it now so that ahead of what the Q3 number. For me, I see that the market this week, even today, should be a missed market.
All right.
Because people want to sell off where they are seeing a negative number. That's why it's temporary. Because I tell you, if you look at all the companies that posted a negative number, their top line is in double digit.
All right.
It's a sign, like what Chris said during the analysis. They are also was in 2 digits. It tells you that there's a potential for this company, but we need to solve the FS problem so that our industrial sector, and we want to drive productivity. That is either what to address first. So at the end of the day, Nigeria will move forward.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing Nigeria moving forward.
Sorry, then that we're having the ministerial list now. We need to know the finance minister to work with the...
Yes,
so
the Senate, I believe, perhaps would have started grilling them right now. Yeah. And we hope that when they confirm them, they send the names to the president, and then the president just assign portfolio for them immediately
on the ground, because
exactly.
We need the finance minister to work with the advisor on monetary policy, and also
but the advisor on monetary policy is also a ministerial nominee, so which means that position will no longer be valid. Perhaps I was speculation.
It's a team. No, it's a team. We don't have the minister. These are our economic managers. You can always bring what you have.
All right, let's see how things plays out, and we hope that things pan out well, and then we'll see Nigeria going towards the path of growth and the recovery. I'd like to say a big thank you as always for your in-depth analysis on markets on the show. Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me. That's it.